Hi guys. If you saw yesterday's video, you will remember that I was in a funk and I shared it with you guys, and it was titled "My Brain is Trying to Stop Me" or something like that. Well, I'm feeling a lot better today, and that's just kind of a little lesson that every day is so different. You know, we can wake up feeling like crap in the morning and feeling down and depressed and discouraged and like a failure, and then the very next day we can feel better. You know, I think that's kind of a wake-up call, you know, that we need to be strong in those days. You know, if we have to let ourselves feel those feelings, then we do. We let those feelings rise up and we deal with them in the best way possible, and just keep in mind that tomorrow could be a better day, a much better day. This morning I woke up feeling a lot more positive, a lot better, and some of the things that I thought about yesterday as far as my old trauma loops, you know, being afraid of change, my brain, my limbic system being afraid of change, not wanting me to be excited about life, or that things can be better, or that I can have some success or be happy, and those fears and those things that come up in me because, you know, I'm afraid to hope or whatever. But I'm realizing that I'm still believing a lot of lies, and just like probably a lot of you are, you know, there's lies that we can believe for our whole lives. We think it's the truth, but they're not. They're lies. And I don't need to be afraid of moving forward. I don't need to be afraid of change, but that's an old pattern. And the sooner we recognize the old patterns, the better, because then we cannot go along with them, and we can create new patterns, new pathways. And I'm just thinking how, you know, that we can go from one day to the next feeling great and like we're doing well with our brain retraining and all of that, and then so awful the next day. And there's different reasons for that. Some of it is because the limbic system is trying to stop us. It's trying to protect us from some kind of perceived threat. But there's also that we might stop doing some of the good practices that we're learning, which for me, I think that came into play as well, because I think as we get further along, we can start to think we're maybe a little bit stronger than we thought. And recently, I've gotten so busy doing different things that I love, and just with the holidays and, you know, good and bad things, relationship things that are difficult. But I've allowed myself to fall back into some old patterns of negativity, and also not doing some of the positive things that I've learned. I think I've mentioned in a couple of videos, I haven't been visualizing as much. I haven't been elevating my mood as much. I've been allowing myself to be more negative and to respond to things in old ways. And I was praying about this morning and talking to the Lord about it, and even repenting of some things, some bad attitudes that I've been having lately and stuff. So, you know, there's different reasons why we can start to go down those negative pathways, and different reasons why we have what we might call a setback, or a crash, or what are some of the other things we call them? I don't know. But a setback, a crash, there's different things that are happening. It can be the limbic system, but it can also be choices that we're making. I feel like lately I've been kind of listening more to my limbic system and old patterns, instead of allowing my prefrontal cortex to be the stronger one. So I just wanted to share this. So when you have a bad day, it doesn't mean you're going to have a bad day the next day, but we can learn things from it. And I feel like I'm learning from my own crash, or whatever you want to call it, that I had yesterday. So I'm doing better. Thank you for those of you who prayed for me, and thanks so much for your encouragement. God bless. Have a good day.